Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another brand new podcast. Today I have a girl joining me, Pippa. Welcome to the show.
Thank
And
you.
we're talking about Miriam Magdalena, the spiritual content creator that claims to be the second coming of Jesus Christ. Very controversial. And yesterday we had a very intense, fiery live debate on Discord. Shout out to my Discord channel. You should definitely join. And Pippa was there, and she saw the whole interaction. And today we're gonna discuss it and see what comes up. So without further ado, Pippa, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm good. And it has been very interesting for me to see that since yesterday, since the discussion itself, my opinion about what happened there has changed, and how I feel about it has changed, and everything in my system has changed. and I feel like whatever happened there is still somehow being processed, and I feel kind of like excited and nervous, and there's a lot of mm, turmoil in my mind, also in my body, because of this. So it's very interesting. And yeah, I'll just tell about what what I've experienced there. In the call itself, or right after it, I felt like 10% of it was useful and valuable, and then the other 90% was just useless drama somehow. And the useful 10% was actually the time in which Miriam was just talking, and no one was saying anything, and she really got a chance to play the game the way she wants to play it, basically. And that was very obvious that there was no real agreement about what exactly we were doing there. And she came in with a clear idea of wanting to teach something. And also, this was a clear boundary. Like, I'm here to out of generosity, basically, to give you some insights. And I'm not going to waste my time on being challenged or having discussions with people whom I don't really like care about, or and I think that was pretty cool, actually, that she made it so clear. At the same time, I was terrified. I didn't say anything. I was just super scared of her, and yeah, I also felt a bit like in a high school drama somehow. And if I would say something, then I would either be part of the cool guys or part of the rejected ones. Mm, and there was a bit of a like a mean girl dynamic going on, with her either just shushing people or being very invested in them. So that was something that I also didn't really like. I really didn't like that. It yeah, brought up a lot of resistance in me. And also, that is interesting because as she says, she offers reflections to people. And throughout today, I've also understood that, like, the ways in which he triggers me just points to disempowered parts of myself. And yeah, I'm kind of curious to talk to her again. But at the same time, she doesn't seem approachable, or like, if I actually go with what she offers, then it isn't really about us talking. It's just that whatever energy she brings, you can either take it or leave it. And like, the only way to be with her is to play the game that she wants to play. And I think it's pretty uh powerful.
Yeah, wow. Um, she triggers a lot of people. That's why I do videos with her. That's why I'm still around. That's what I like about her. She triggers the shit out of people. Oh my God. And not in just one way. Hey, I'm the second coming of Christ or this or that. All right, that's triggering enough. But the things that she says and how she says it, oh my God. The comment section of the videos, when we do live videos, on Discord especially, it all comes out. She squeezes people and their juice comes out. What is they? Anger, hatred, negativity, delusion, confusion, fear, worry, mistrust, all that. She squeezes them. And I think that's her intention. She likes to squeeze people.
Mm-hmm.
When she squeezes people, she says the wrong things, and people they have to say things. Wow, I like that a lot. And most importantly, I'm glad that you were changed. It sounds like you were transformed a bit after that call. So maybe you can tell us more. What do you think?
I'm not at the end point of the transformation, so I don't have clear insight into where it's taking me, but I do notice that I gravitate towards her more, and that I want to watch more of her content, and that I'm kind of hooked on her energy now. And what I observe in myself is just that I really want to be liked by her, and that I'm like, yeah, that there's an aspect of me that sees this as a movie about like a cool girl, and I want to be part of the cool gang. Like, and that's something that I don't know how to handle, because usually that part of me doesn't really come out, and I have enough confidence to just speak to people and be authentic. But I really didn't know what to say, because I was honestly scared that she would reject me and that I couldn't come to the party. Like, that was really the overall worry somehow. And so yeah, I think I'm just waiting and seeing what the future brings, because I would love to interact with her, uh, but I'll have to cook up some like stamina and strength to do so, or even like to be authentic about the fact that she scares me to death would also be okay. But like, how to bring that? Yeah.
I invite you to join the Discord community that she has. It's a paid community on Patreon. She does meetings. There's lots of girls there. People turn on the camera. That'll get you one step closer and get you more familiar with her. I felt this is what you need to do intuitively a few days ago, so I'm saying this now.
Mm.
And yeah, you're invited to the party. By the way, I'm inviting you. And if she has a problem with that, well, she shouldn't. She said, I think she did say that girls are invited. If you're a girl, you can come. If you're a man, someone needs to ask you some questions first.
Hmm.
So yeah, definitely invited.
Thank you, Shiva. Does she
What
trigger
else?
you?
Hmm. Uh, yes, but not overtly. Things that she says, no, I wouldn't say that. She changes me. So when you got on this call today, you told me that after you got off the call, you experienced some changes, some shifts. That's exactly how I feel every single day. There's something about her, something about her energy that changes you as a person. I don't know what it is. Her authentic way of living, her communication style, but it is the way it is. And when I leave the calls with her, things transform in me. I become freer, and so many blessings come into my life. She doesn't trigger me overtly. Sometimes she does. It's like a little bit not good here, but most of the time not. Oh, Miriam's in the chat. Shout out to Miriam. She says people can send 4-minute video to request invitation. Oh, okay. People can send a 4-minute video to request invitation. All right, thank you. Shout out to you, Miriam.
Will do.
But yes, Miriam.
I actually also had a question for you. Um, because I saw a video today of you and Leo discussing this, and Leo said something about hosting the space, which was your role, kind of, yesterday. Um, and for me, it was clear, or it became clear at least, that the way Miriam wants the space to be hosted or held is just that she's there to share and we're there to listen. And you were kind of doing this, and at the same time, it was also just your Discord space in which different rules apply, and in which people just have discussions and it's more free floating, let's say. And yeah, to me, it would make sense to be clear on the objective from your side, actually. Like, is it your space, or are you hosting it for her, or do you see those two things as combinable? And would she agree to those two things being like combinable?
Yeah. The truth is that we get on the Discord, and most of the people that are there for her. So she takes the lead. That's her show, essentially. I'm just providing the platform. Yeah, that's about it.
So no, you're not gonna, because I think some people were confused actually. So you would say that it's just naturally growing in that direction. It's not necessarily that we agree upon the fact that that's what we're doing.
Yeah, look, yes, it's my Discord server, but again, I invite her, and this is our show. She's there to teach people, and I had a bit of an issue muting people. Miriam told me to mute people. I'll mute them if they're becoming very disrespectful, but people that want to share and authentically get their opinion out, they can talk. And the people like Miriam and other people have the ability to mute themselves, meaning mute the person that they don't want to hear. And so that's allowed in the server. But yeah, moving forward, I'm not going to mute people just because they're voicing an opinion or they're screaming because they're screaming with the right intention. Well, at least that's what they think. But as soon as someone becomes disrespectful or annoying or aggressive, then it's the appropriate time to censor someone. But I'm not here for censoring people.
Fair. But that's the ultimate setup for drama, no?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Somebody made a video about Miriam, some content creator, some self-realized person apparently, and so I was thinking about this today. Miriam, shout out to you if you're still watching. That Miriam said, "Oh, somebody made this video, some self-realized man." And I'm like, "Oh my God, that's great news," because things are going. The tide is rising, and it's very good. I wish I had people, even with hatred. Oh, can you believe this man? I'm gonna make a video about him. That's fantastic. And what he said is a little bit there. It's kind of true. Also, I see Miriam's perspective, so we're gonna talk about this in about an hour or so. It's gonna be very interesting. So yes. What else? Do you have any thoughts? Anything to add or ask?
What do you think is the importance of the event in March?
Well, at least for me, I'm not there to go dancing. Maybe I will dance a little bit, but more so it's to connect with people. It's kind of a networking for me. I see the possibility of me meeting Leo and all these people, so networking.
Mhm. Have you ever been in a place with, let's say, more than 20 self-realized beings, and is that explosive or?
No, I haven't been in a place like that. And is it explosive? Well, we're gonna find out. I think it'll be just very calming, but on the other hand, it'll be very intense, energetic.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel like what Miriam is doing, or at least the way I understand it, is she's really trying to build a collaboration between people to create something on a larger scale than just random individuals helping other individuals. And to me, it seems like exactly what you call networking is this, but then mm, with a larger aim or a shared vision somehow. Mm, and I think that can be pretty explosive. Not like not in a bad way, but just in terms of energy and creation and visions coming into being.
Yeah, that's another thing I like about her is that she has a vision and a goal and a purpose. And I think if she didn't have that, it would be much more confusing. Like, what are we doing here? Is this just drama or chaos? But every time she comes back to this, yeah, we're here building something, we're building a new Earth, whatever that looks like for you or for her. We still don't really know exactly how it's going to be, but she has something in mind. And it's always very grounding to kind of settle back to the vision. Oh, okay, this is what she's doing, and she's always going in this direction. So, in some sense, everything she's doing is towards going towards this, which is very admirable.
I also felt that in the call yesterday because she said it multiple times, like, in what way is whatever you're doing right now or in your life serving? And uh, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense to think about the things you're doing that way. Even though I also find it confusing sometimes what exactly that's supposed to mean, like to surrender to God or to serve God is a phrase she uses often. Um, and sometimes I don't really get like I don't get it. At the same time, when she says it, things shift or are put into perspective. So,
Yeah. She speaks about God a lot. In fact, I'll say this also one thing. I had a dream today, or more like a vision at night, about Islam and Muslims. I felt like I was transported to Muslim land, and all I heard was a very deafening sound that really wasn't a sound, but it was a monstrous sound, but it was an empty sound, a silent sound. It was just something very powerful. And I always got a taste of this when I tuned into Islam and Muhammad and that religion. And all I could do in the vision is just to bow down my head, to put my forehead onto the floor. And that did something.
mm.
So, yeah, I guess I explored all world major religions. Today was a completion.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, Islam also has something very mysterious, and I like the I like Arab, and I like the sound of it, and like the praying chants, how that sounds. A lot of things about um, Muslim culture and way of being are pretty intriguing.
Yes.
But I haven't experienced this deafening sound or something.
Mhm. The sound of one hand clapping. That was the sound.
Mm,
But it was very loud.
mm,
Anything else? Or what else?
mm. Yeah, so there's a random woman who sends me tarot readings all the time, and today I received something about you need to follow the sun's guidance to get where you need to get in this life. And when I see the sun, I usually think of you because I don't know, that's just the association in terms of masculine energy and light and whatever. Like, so, yeah, I have rediscovered a new gratitude also for you doing this. And I need to build energy. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm frustrated with where I'm at. And that's stupid, but I am.
Nothing you can do.
Nothing at all.
What else?
Hmm. I think that's it for now. Thank you, Shiva.
Thank you.